it will be interesting next Sunday to see how Waterford cope with that, in the sense, what way will they deploy to make sure that Limerick don't have the freedom? Because bear in mind that Waterford will be playing on a bigger field next week, and that's going to stretch them. Now, I believe Liam Cal will want to win that match, because there's nothing like continuing to be successful. But tactically, we'll see, will Waterford be able to cope with, we know now what Limerick are going to do. We know the way they're going to set up, and we know that he has a decent depth in the squad at this stage, which is something he's been doing. And bear in mind, yesterday he brought on Cathal O'Neill, which means he's gone from the under-20s. Now that happened in a couple of games the weekend. So he's been working on fellas like O'Neill to make sure he's a strong squad member and an option should he need him.
Yeah, there's a lot of points I'd love to pick up on there, but actually that under-20 point that you make, Daly is another player that's now ruled out for the Waterford under-20s. You know, having been there...
Gavin Lee from Galway as well.
Yeah, so like, you know, you've seen all this kind of, you've seen the GA from like player angle, manager angle, administration angle. What do you make of this? Because to me, this really dilutes the under-20 level, which, taking it away from under-21, used to be just such a brilliant grade to watch. I know there are reasons to change it to 20, but this particular rule where players are ineligible after playing for senior, I find that devastating for this level.
Yeah, to an extent I'd agreed with you there. But Shane, this is exactly what the argument for those, including me, who've been advocating for under-19, that you go with under-19 and you make an under-19 player ineligible to play senior inter-county. Because if you look at the age of inter-county players now, it's come down an awful lot this stage. You're down in the 20s. When you have players like Cathal O'Neill, Gavin Lee, Oisin Pepper of Wexford as well, and you mentioned one of the Daly from Waterford. That's the reality now. Young players of 20 are able to play inter-county. But I think it needs to go to under-19 and make sure then that under-19 is not able to play senior, at least until the under-20 or the under-19 competition is completed.